Hey guys, so for our story this week, story this week, we're reading Otis by Lauren Long. There's probably, I think, 4 books in the Otis series. There might be more than that, but this is the original. This is the first one, and this Friday we're gonna make a cute little Otis, which is super exciting. So this is Otis by Lauren Long. So we are going to our first job, is prediction this week. So I'm gonna read until I get so far in, and then I'm gonna stop and I'm gonna ask you to do page 1 in our packets because it is prediction, and prediction is a guess. It means to make a guess about what's gonna happen next in our story. Okay, so let's read our story. Oh my goodness, so many pages in the beginning. All right. There was once a friendly little tractor. His name was Otis, and every day Otis and his farmer worked together, taking care of the farm they called home. Otis liked to work. But after working hard all day, Otis was ready to unwind and play. He would ride the rolling hills and skirt mud pond down by the corn. He would leapfrog bales of hay and explode through the haystacks. Pretty silly tractor, huh? On occasion, he would chase a rabbit or play Ring Around the Rosie with the ducks to the sound of his steady put, puff, puttity, chuff. And sometimes at the end of the day, he would just sit under the apple tree and watch the farm below. This always reminds me of Ferdinand the Bull when I see that picture. You guys ever read Ferdinand? It's a little bull that sits under an apple tree. That picture always reminds me of that. I don't know why. Every night, tired but happy, Otis would putt-puff into the little stall in the barn that was all his. One night, when Otis was fast asleep, the farmer brought a beautiful baby calf into the barn. The calf bawled and bawled for her mother, but when the sleepy sound of a soft put-puff, puttity, chuff came from the next stall, the scared little calf stopped bawling and drifted off to sleep. You see him right there? There's the new little calf, and there's Otis. So he helped him fall asleep with the sounds. From that day on, the calf started following the little tractor wherever he went. Put, puff, puttity, chuff. She followed him over the rolling hills and down by the mud pond. She was right behind him, leapfrogging bales of hay. And the calf made their games of Ring Around the Rosie all the better. Sometimes, at the end of the day, the two of them would just sit under the apple tree and watch the farm below. Otis loved his little calf, and the little calf loved Otis. Then one day, the farmer surprised everyone with a brand new yellow tractor. "Time to move out, Otis," the farmer said. He took Otis out of the little stall in the barn that was all his and parked him back behind the barn. Then he backed the big yellow tractor into the stall next to the little calf. Look how big that thing is compared to little Otis. Yee. But the little calf didn't like the big yellow tractor. He had a deep rumbling snore that shook the stall when he slept. There was no one to purr the little calf gently to sleep, no one to spend her days with. And Otis could not even see his farm. As the weeds began to cover his tires, his friend often sat with him, but she could not get him to play like the old days. Poor Otis. It was early summer when the farmer discovered a poster. Who has the prettiest calf in the land? Judges will decide at the county fair and award a fancy blue ribbon to the winner. The farmer knew the answer. He would show the little calf. But on the morning of the fair, the little calf was nowhere to be found. She had wandered down to Mud Pond by the cornfield to cool off. When she waded into the muddy water, her feet sank. With every step, she sank deeper and deeper and deeper. The little calf was stuck in Mud Pond. "Get the hands," the farmer shouted when he saw her. All the farm hands came running with their ropes, but the more they tugged, the more stuck the calf got. "Get the big yellow tractor," the farmer shouted. "He can save her." But the big tractor just scared the little calf. She sank in deeper and deeper. Nearby farmers began to gather. "Then call Fire Chief Douglas and the fire truck," the farmer shouted. "They can save our little calf." But the sight of the big red fire truck startled the little calf in deeper. The farmer was fit to be tied. If the farm hands and the big tractor and even Fire Chief Douglas and his fire truck couldn't save the little calf, who could? Look at all those people out there trying to save the little calf out of the mud pond. Suddenly, the little calf's ears perked up. Over the hum of the growing crowd, there came a faint sound in the distance, a soft, rhythmic purr. Put, put, puff, puttity, chuff. The crowd turned and looked. The sound became louder. Put, puff, puttity, chuff. That's where we're going to stop. So, readers make predictions as they read. Otis went down to the mud pond when he found out that little calf was stuck. Okay? What do you think will happen next? So, all at once, Otis puffed from around the barn. He turned and headed straight toward Mud Pond. So here's a picture of Otis heading towards Mud Pond. Okay, there's Otis. What do you think is going to happen next? Okay? Draw me a picture or write it down below. What do you think is going to happen? So go ahead and pause this video, give me your prediction, and then come back and we'll finish and see what actually happens. Is Otis going to be able to get the calf out? Is the calf going to be more stuck? Is Otis going to get stuck in the mud pond? Is the farmer going to tell Otis to go back home? What's going to happen? Okay, make sure you did page 1. Here we go. Let's see what happened. Otis puffed down the rolling hill and pulled right up next to the muddy water's edge. The calf heard her friend's puttering purr and bawled. Bawled doesn't mean cry in this. Well, it does, but it's like a cow's cry. Like a nah. Semi what they sound like, maybe. Might be a really bad impression. Okay, but the calf heard her friend's puttering purr and bawled. It was something like a hello. Then, to the sound of his gentle chuff and the amazement of all the people in the crowd, Otis slowly began to circle the pond. He circled and he circled, and the little calf turned and turned, never taking her eyes off of her friend. What's happening? With each ring Otis made around Mud Pond, the muddy grip loosened until the calf was able to stumble out of the pond on her own. The two friends had found each other again. And there's all the happy people. Otis led the calf right down the dusty road toward the village, and everyone and everyone threw flowers as they went, following them into town. It looked like a happy parade. No one needed a fancy blue ribbon to tell them that the calf was a special calf. Otis was a special tractor, and the two of them were special friends. From that day on, the farmer discovered that with Otis's, oh my goodness, I am so sorry. From that day on, the farmer discovered that with Otis's puttering purr beside the chicken coop, his chickens laid more eggs. At milking time, with Otis's gentle chuff nearby, his cows produced more milk. On occasion, Otis even got to join the farmer and the big yellow tractor out in the fields. But often at the end of the day, Otis would just sit with his friend under the apple tree and watch the farm below. That end. Okay, so it wants to know. Ooh, I should go get more coffee apparently. The one job we have left to do is if your prediction happened or did the author surprise you. So what ended up happening? Otis went down to the mud pond when he found out the little calf was stuck. What happened next? He went ring around the rosy around the pond and helped the calf escape from the pond, right? So he saved him. Did you choose that? If so, circle the thumbs up because your guess was right. If not, that's okay. Just circle that you were surprised. Okay? And then I will meet you guys up front to do page 2, our sentence decoding. Okay, we're going to be working in our literacy packets here in just a minute. Before we do that though, let's do some sounding out of our words and breaking them into parts. Okay, we're going to do some syllables. So why don't we start with date. How many syllables do you hear in the word date? Date. Just one. Just one. Now let's sound it out. Da-ate. Date. Da-ate. Date. Good job. Okay, how many syllables do you hear in the word rug? Rug. One. Let's sound it out. Rug. 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 Good job, guys. Okay, what about those? Those. Just one. Can you sound it out for me? Let me hear you. That was pretty good. Do it with me. O's. O's. Those. Great job. Okay, we're going to do 2 more. About the word make. Can you sound it out for me? Let me hear you. Good. Do it with me. Ache. Ache. Make. Now we know when the vowel says its name like that, it has a silent E at the end. Maybe we don't know yet. We'll learn that. So we'll learn about silent E, but the silent E is bossy. It's a bossy E and it makes the vowel say its name. So ache is spelled M-A-K-E. Okay, one more. Let's do book. B-U-K. B-U-K. B-O-O-K. Book. You guys are awesome. All right, so go ahead and get out those literacy packets. We're gonna open up to page 2. And I forgot to write anything on this page before I made copies. Oh, told you guys, teachers make mistakes all the time. Constantly. So let's take a look at the instruction page and see. Gotta get to my sentences. Hold on 1 second, please. Be patient with me while we get this situated. All right, there we go. It wants us to do nouns in blue. So what we have been doing. So you're gonna write blank words on here for me so we can count how many words are in our sentence. There are tractors on farms. Can you read that with me? There are tractors on farms. Great reading. How many words is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, let's double check that. We're gonna raise a finger each time we say a word. There are tractors on farms. Very good job. So it wants us to circle the nouns. I don't know if that was even English. I think I ran all my words together. It wants us to circle the nouns. Sometimes I gotta remind myself to slow down. So there, is that a noun? Is it a person, place, or thing? No. Are, person, place, or thing? No. Tractors, person, place, or thing? Yes, tractors are a thing. We're going to talk about singular and plural this week also. Singular is when there is one of something, and plural is when there is more than one of something. So tractors means more than one. There are tractors on farms. Okay, so more than one tractor. On, person, place, or thing? No. Farms, person, place, or thing? Yes, farms are a place. Starts with a capital, ends with a period. Sentence looks awesome. There are tractors on farms. Plural, plural. Pretty cool. Okay, so that's that. There are tractors on farms. We circled the nouns. Go ahead and snap a picture of that. Where is my, here, hold on one second. Oh, I just hit the screen. I apologize. This lovely thing right here tells us about plurals. So plural means more than one. For most words, we just add an S. Okay, so koala becomes koalas. We just add an S to the end of it. See that? But when a word ends in an S, a CH, an SH, or an X, we have to add an ES. So you've got walrus, right? When I make it more than one, when there's walruses, it gets an ES. Okay? So a lot of times when we talk about the difference between plural and singular, we talk about how plural words have an S at the end. But some words just end in S, like walrus. Walrus is not plural. It doesn't mean more than one. I wouldn't say there are 7 walrus out there. That's not correct. I would say there are 7 walruses out there. So when that happens, we have to add an ES to the end of it. So some plurals get an ES, some just an S. Okay? We'll deal more with that as the week goes on. That's just something to let you know. All right. Let's see. That is it for, oh no, sorry. You're gonna meet me in the back of the room and we are gonna be working on the UGG family. Okay? Bye guys. Hey, so let's talk about our UGG words, okay? So these words are all gonna rhyme. They're all part of the same family, right? So this is a bug, bee, bug, okay? This is a rug, rug. It starts with a R, rug. Give yourselves a huge pat on the back. You're doing awesome. This is 2 kids that are tugging. Tug. What sound? What letter is that? Good, T. Woohoo, I'm dropping things. So now we're on tug. Good job. All right, this is a coffee mug. M says mug. Very nice. This little girl is giving her teddy bear a hug. H, H, H. Hug. That is a big jug. J, jug. So, bug, rug, mug, jug, tug, hug. They all rhyme. All right, let's take a look at our packet that goes with that. We're gonna be on page 3 for our UGG word family. Our first picture is a tug. Ugh. This is a bug. Bug. This is a rug. R-U-G. Mug. Good job. What letter does that start with? M. You guys are so smart. This is a jug. What letter? J. Oh, makes my teacher heart happy. Okay. Last one. Hug. Good. What letter? H, and it says hug. Okay, can you read sentence 1 with me? The bug went in the mug. Ugh. There's a bug in my coffee mug. I would be so sad. You just ruined my cup of coffee, bug. No good. My pug is not on the rug. Is there a picture of a rug? Right there. What's a pug? Who knows? What's a pug? A puppy, or it's actually a type of dog. A pug is a type of dog. They're little pugs. They're cute. Okay, last one. I dug a hole for the jug. Oh, they're gonna bury the jug in the dirt. Dug, jug, number 3. All done. Snap a picture of that and send it on in for UGG word family. It's your last reading or literacy job for today. I will see you at Read Aloud.